What is everybody? It's your boy Britain's Truth here, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back, and well, not really welcome back, but welcome back to the channel. And this is more or less a video. Do not pay attention to like who's champions and stuff, and my play mode because that's not what I'm doing right now is play mode. Um, but this is basically what I want in WWE 2K21, even though it's been said it's going to be canceled. If it becomes a thing, this is what I want in it. Or even less if like we get WWE 21 or all the way until WWE 2K22, or even in the new AEW game coming out. I have a few things that I would like to touch on. Things that I want in the next game, whatever it may be. So I just wanted to get these points across to you guys. And I'm going to get started with my first thing. My first thing, I have 24 things to go over. But my first thing that I want to touch on is intergender matches. No, that's not my point. That's not my first point, is it? No, it's not. Able to have a chance to get a title or briefcase or anything that hangs from the top of the above you in ladder matches. The reason I say whatever is in another point that I have later on, but what I'm talking about is when you have your hand on a briefcase or a title in a match, they push the ladder over and you're just dangling there. Literally can't do nothing except fall and wait to fall or wait to get pulled down by another superstar. But that's all it would take to get taken care of. You know, someone could just grab you and pull you down. And obviously, I feel like if you could get a chance to get the title, you could have a chance to like kick them off of you. But I feel like that you should still have a chance to be able to gain the championship, like it's hanging right there behind Randy Orton. I feel like you should have a chance to get something that's hanging above the ring before you're screwed over in the match, and because you just all you do is just hang there, and I feel like that's trash. But my next point is what I was talking about when I said whatever. I feel like you should be able to hang like contracts from above the ring. I don't know what else really you could hang above the ring, but yeah, hang contracts, briefcases, and titles. You know, that's my main things that I would like to be able to hang above the match. I never really liked contract on a pole match or stuff like that. Actually, I have to climb the ladder. I mean, if you want, I'd be okay with contract on a pole match. You get it, whatever. That's pretty much the same thing. I feel like it'd be under the same technique that you have to have for ladder matches as well. But that's really all I have for the contract matches. I just give us stuff that we can hang from a top, like, and don't give us. I mean, I don't want to say this because some people might want this, but like, I personally wouldn't care where I hanging kendo sticks above the ring and hanging weapons. I feel like that. I never really cared for that, but if you guys like that, I'd be okay with throwing that in there. Another one that I don't have written down is something I thought of. I don't think I wrote it down. Okay, yeah. I don't have it written down, so I'm going to just do this one right now. So, 27 points. No. I don't know. I have a few points here. Able to create a weapon. Able to create a weapon is a very, very big thing, and it's very widespread. But it's a video game, so give us something like crazy. So we could create like knives sticking out of a shopping cart, or just like, I feel like it'd just be so cool. Just be able to create your own weapon. I don't really know what like I don't know, and give us like give us more weapons to choose from. To like, I don't know, like handcuffs. They handcuff your opponent, and you know they have to like fight out of break the handcuffs. It would be like one of the dumbest things. It would suck, but it would be like the hands of fate payback when they grab your feet. You really can't do nothing except get attacked, and you get like a debuff when you're handcuffed. Superstars and wrestlers able to land on weapons such as steel steps and chairs. I've noticed that in some matches, the chairs and the steps kind of slightly move sometimes. Ladders are very good. Ladders, you can throw somebody on and it works out. But I feel like you should be able to just slam somebody down on like the chairs, the steps. I mean, on anything really, but stairs and steps is what usually gets used more. Intergender matches. That's where I started off, and I was like, wait, no, that's not right. I feel like we should be able to do intergender matches. I mean, it's a video game. No one's actually getting hurt, and it's not like AEW doesn't do it. I don't want to say that because I mean, I understand that Nyla Rose is intergender. It isn't intergender. Transgender is what I meant. Intergender. It's transgender. But it just that's a point that I have to get across. Like, you know, intergender matches. I just feel like it should be a thing. And like with Nia Jax showing up in the Men's Royal Rumble, I just feel like we should have intergender matches. And I mean, Beth Phoenix has done it and actually eliminated the Great Khali. I just think it would be cool to have some intergender matches every now and then. And I don't really watch Impact, so I can't remember her name, but the girl just won the Men's World Heavyweight Championship. So I just feel like intergender matches would be fun to do. There's a few things I wrote down that I don't know exactly what I want with it, so I'm not going to go in depth with them. And like one of these things is my next point, which is a free roam in my career. I liked being able to walk around and talk to superstars and stuff, and that's really all I have for that. You know, walk around, talk to superstars, and talk to all kinds of people, and actually be able to walk around. I just didn't like the time that it took to get across. So I don't know, maybe make that a little bit faster. I don't know. And another thing is this, non-wrestling things in the my career mode. I don't know what I mean by that. I don't know at all, but it's something that came to my mind. I was like, yeah, that sounds alright, so I'm going to put it in my notes. But something else I really don't know what I mean by, and I think it would be amazing just to be able to do some things that are not wrestling related and just have fun with it. Like, it's like side stories, like, well, it's not side stories, but side missions and stuff like that. And I think that would be pretty cool. And this is something that I think should happen. I've been wanting this for a good while, but this is two different arenas now that it happened. When I wrote this down, it was just one. But now with everything that's going on in the world, there's two things that I want. There's a performance center arena. You know, we've had the performance center arena going on currently because of what's going on in the world, and I hope everyone is staying safe with that. And another thing is the original arena that you had. I mean, obviously entrances will not be able to happen because you're in the performance center, and I think we should, like, the original performance center and like my player modes beforehand. But also able to make custom outdoor tires in my career mode instead of going along and just wearing whatever 2K decides to put on your character for the my career mode. Why not give us the option to make like our outdoor attires? And I feel like it could be done without necessarily ruining the storyline, but give us something to work with. Like, I don't know, for example, when we had to go to the graveyard to deal with like the graveyard type thing with Undertaker and Nikki Cross, give us like something like graveyard attire. I mean, obviously it's like, okay, that's gonna involve the Undertaker, but in the trailer, for WWE 2K20, we were able to see what that Undertaker was going to be in the My Career mode. Oh crap. And this one's very far stretched, and also I have a little bit of in-depth to go on about it, is every wrestler in the game. Now, this is a huge stretch. This is something that I don't think we'll ever get. Like, I mean, when I say every wrestler, I'm talking like wrestler, every wrestler that's been in the company, and when I say that, obviously, you know, they're gonna have to be on good terms with WWE, because, like, obviously we're not going to be getting people like CM Punk or Animal, and for a long time Hulk Hogan. And I just think it'd be awesome to, you know, be able to have that much of a widespread in the game. And I understand that it's in the game. For my next point, I understand it's in the game, but it's not good. Is the blood. So please just bring back the blood and in the games. And different backstage arenas, you know, for like backstage brawls and stuff. Hey, let us backstage brawls, and also, sorry, I started to go off without finishing what I was trying to say. Backstage brawls and, like, I mean, I think that's it, really. But not every backstage in the world looks exactly the same. I feel like we should have different settings. Like, even if you make up to like 20 different backstage arenas, I feel like that would be good. And bring back some match types, please. We haven't had a big thing of a very wide thing of decisions these past few years. I cannot focus on AJ. AJ, come here. There we go. And when I say different matches, I'm talking about like Punjabi prison special referee matches, buried alive matches, war games, and ambulance matches, and etc. and so on. You know, just give us more stuff that we can do. And this point, 40 and 50 man Royal Rumble matches. You know, we have the 40 and 50 man we've had 40 man, but we've never had 50 man in WWE games. And we have the greatest Royal Rumble pay-per-view happening. And I'm not too sure, but I'm pretty sure it's not in this game, which is fine. But I feel like we should be able to do bring back 40 man Royal Rumbles. I don't know why it was taken out. And also give us 50 man Royal Rumbles, because you know, it's a thing now in the company. And my next point is the greatest Royal Rumble arena, because I really don't think it's in this game. Almost certain. Character model updates. Like every 1 or 2 months, depending on how different superstars look. Like, you know, every time 20 different superstars look different or change up the way they look, give us an update on to make them look how they look. because you know superstars are always changing, always, and it's usually around the time that the game comes out. To be honest, my next point: able to set up a ladder, up while superstar is dangling. This would be useful for matches that are like tag team title matches and in a ladder match. Like if you're like you take out the guy that just pushed over the ladder, and while your tag team partner is dangling in the ring, you can set the ladder up under him, and he could put his feet back on the ladder and not be dangling anymore. Oh no, this is not going to end good. I couldn't get off the ladder in time. I should have started going off as soon as I realized that I was in trouble. But that's all I have for that. In like tag team matches, just your partner could save himself. Able to pick up weapons while down. While you're down, laying down in the ring, and there's like a weapon, like a kendo stick or a chair or a hammer, be able to like use it while you're laying down, like swing up. And obviously it would be a little harder to hit your opponent, or even while you're crouched, but be able to just like grab a weapon while it's close to you, and just hit it and just use it to your advantage. Create a finisher. Where did create a finisher go? Where did create a finisher go? I feel like that was a really fun mode. I didn't use it very often, but I feel like a lot of people enjoyed it, and I liked making some moves, and I used them, and I made some finishing moves before. And so, I just think it'd be really cool to have. And I understand it's mainly because, and that's what I meant by dangling, just there. I understand that there's issues, and the game just kind of has to work with the fact that person's about to hit, but I just think just cancel it out. Don't do anything. Like if the superstar can't hit, then just cancel it out and don't make it look like he's about to hit, because it's just like why would wrestlers just act like they're gonna hit somebody unless it's like in a storyline mode, in the storyline for the My Career mode, and it's supposed to go with the story. But not in gameplay. And please just fix the promos. Promos are awful. Like, Randy Orton will call out Fandango, and then Fandango will come out and he'll like oh, I don't know why you interrupted me. And they kind of fixed that this year. But also, it was when The Rock and Curtis Axel were out there, they kept mixing up who was actually the champion. And during promos and stuff like that, why don't wrestlers come out with their titles? I feel like wrestlers that are champions should have their titles when they come out to talk. Oh, crap. And no, I did write it down. I did write down create a weapon. Another thing, and something I can actually show you real quick, is don't go up there. Okay, that's fine. I want to be out the ring for this. Over here at the commentary desks, there's empty commentary desks, and I don't think empty commentary desks should be a thing. Even if you have to make up your own commentators, just put them in there. We don't have to hear them. We don't have to hear them talking. But just put them there. And no more wrestlers just letting the tags happen. And this is more for channels like mine, when you let the AI control matches. In tag team matches, there seems to be a problem with, I'm unconscious. There seems to be a problem when the wrestlers are like crawling towards their opponent for what these games consider a hot tag. The wrestler will just let it happen. The wrestler will just be like, yeah, it's fine, whatever, and just let it happen. But that's all my points I really have, and all the things I can think of that I would like in the next wrestling game, whatever that might be. Oh, I'm able to get up. Eric Young, you're in the way here. That's all my points I really have for this. But I'm going to go ahead and let you guys see who wins this match. But again, this is nothing to do with the storylines that I am doing on my universe mode. This is just a match that I play for fun. Ah, you suck to shoot. And the match is over. But I do thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys ever miss anything and you guys want to catch up on everything, get head over to my YouTube channel at Prince Truth if you're not there already. If you haven't done already, hit that subscribe button, turn on push notifications so you never miss an episode. One more thing, let me know what you guys think and what you guys would like in the games in the comments, and you know, maybe someone will see it. I mean, I'm not that popular yet, but maybe someone will see it and put it in the game for you. But until next time, guys, I am out.